Too Good To Go bags are a big thing now in Britain, but are they worth it? Let's find out. Hi guys, and welcome to another video. In this video we're going to have a look at some of the Too Good To Go bags, what is available in Britain and whether or not it's worth your money. Too Good To Go is an app-based marketplace that was set up in Denmark in 2015 and came to Britain in 2016, and it has really taken off. It is available in places like Gregg's, Costa, Tesco, Morrison's, Sushi. There's quite a few different places and they're dotted all over the country, but it is basically to reduce food waste, so it helps the companies not have so much food waste, brings in a little bit of money back to the business that they would have been throwing their food away, and it helps a consumer like myself and you guys have some food that would have been going into the bin for really good prices. They're basically 50% or less of the market value, and it just helps everybody all round. So that is what Too Good To Go is all about. We recently went on holiday to Bluestone in Pembrokeshire and had a look at the Too Good To Go's that were around in that area and picked up a Too Good To Go bag for each night of our stay. That is like a perfect solution to when you're on holiday, if you're self-catering, that you don't have to spend an awful lot of money when you're on holiday and you've got ready to grab and go items. So for that purpose, it was perfect. So the first one I've bought is from Gregg's. So let's have a look what is in this Too Good To Go bag. The cost of the Gregg's bag is $2.99. So the first thing we have in the bag is 4 jam donuts. So they have a jammy filling and a strawberry icing on top. And we also have 2 Belgian buns. Oh, tandoori chicken baguette. That's pretty good. So you've got a tandoori chicken baguette, 2 Belgian buns and 4 strawberry donuts. So that's not bad for the first bag. And that's what the Belgian buns look like. So we have a Morrison's Too Good To Go bag, and this one costs £3.79. So let's have a look what's in it, Joshua.
Okay. So this is the grocery one, right?
No, this is from the cafe.
Cafe.
So okay. It's under, the heading is the cafe, cakes and sandwiches.
Okay. So let's see what we got. Let's get this unboxing started. We got a prawn mayo sandwich. Big fan of prawn mayo sandwiches.
Oh.
If you don't like prawn mayo, you're weird. I get them in the meal deal all the time, they're lush. Next one, we got another one.
Oh.
2 legendary pulls back to back, that's insane. Next up, we've got a box.
Ooh.
What's in the box? Brownies. Oh my god, that's a lot of brownies.
How many?
We have 5 brownies. They look like they got caramel in the middle.
Let's have a look. Ooh, is that like a salted caramel brownie then?
Let me find out.
Is it salted caramel?
Oh yeah.
And there's lovely. 5 of those you said. That's not bad.
And then, breakfast. Croissants.
Croissants. So 2 croissants.
2, but they're big. They are big croissants.
Is that everything?
That's everything from the Morrisons.
So today we have a Costa one.
Costa
so that
Too Good To Go.
Yeah, Costa Too Good To Go bag. So that one cost £3.50.
Compared to the one that we had yesterday.
Yeah.
Which was how much?
£3.79.
£3.79.
But it was quite a good bag.
Yeah, I can't believe it's been a day already. Right, let's see what we get next.
Oh, what have you got? We
got a mature cheddar and roasted tomato.
Oh.
Toasting.
Yum,
Thank
yum,
you.
yum.
I believe these are all like, pork sausage.
Oh, Debs. I love the pork sausage back from Costa.
Heinz beans and cheese.
Oh, cheesy beans toasting. That's not bad.
Bean chilling. Okay. Next up, this is the last one. Another pork sausage bag.
Oh, that's not a bad.
Uh-huh.
That's not a bad lot
And
at
I
all.
dibs this one. You can have that one. This one's mine.
Okay, that's not a bad lot.
Yeah, they're not very exciting toasties, but like the baps.
Yeah, the baps are good.
Cool. Those are pretty cool.
Yeah,
Thank you, Costa.
Yeah. That's a good one.
And here we have another Too Good To Go bag. This one is from a different Gregg's to the ones seen earlier on in this video. This one, I'm very excited to see what we've got. Starting with bag. It says a pink jammy donut.
Ooh.
Dibs. I love a jammy.
We had 4 of those the other day, didn't we?
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah.
Next up, we've got more jam donuts, but they're not pink this time.
Ooh.
They're just sugar donuts with raspberry and apple jam.
Raspberry and apple jam.
Yeah, this one has...
There we go. So we got a pack of, how many's in it? 4.
5, I believe. No, there's
4 in it, is it?
Yeah, they've ripped us off. There's supposed to be 5.
4 in there. Okay, what else we got?
And then finally, we have a tuna crunch baguette.
That was a bit lame, I think.
I mean, these are nice. These are nice. The tandoori chicken one from the other day I had, and that was lovely.
Have you eaten that baguette?
Oh, yeah.
So the first Gregg's bag we had a chicken tikka baguette, 5 of the pink jammy donuts, and 2 Belgian buns.
Yeah.
So I think that was a better haul than this one.
This one's a bit of a downgrade, so
yeah,
we'll go to the other Gregg's next time, not this one.
So we've been back from Bluestone for a couple of weeks now, and I've bought a couple more Too Good To Go bags for the purpose of making this video, just so that you can compare what's inside them, see which ones are good and which ones aren't. So we have a Yo Sushi bag, and let's see what's inside. So the Yo Sushi bag cost $6.75, and this one I think is an absolute bargain. So the first item we have is salted edamame, if that's how you pronounce it. £2.65, and to me it looks like peas in a pod. Edamame, and that's what it looks like. Yeah. Quite nice. They taste quite healthy. And they do taste just like a runner bean or something like that. Next we have seaweed salad, which is £2.65, and it just looks really slimy. Then I'm going to try the slimy seaweed. It's dripping in my hand. I want it to focus, and it's not focusing. Right, let me see if I can do this a different way. Tastes nice. Right, so if I put that there. There you go, so that's what it looks like. I actually quite like that. Yum. Then we have Korean style fried chicken bites for £6.45. They look delicious. And that's what that looks like. Nice coating of sauce on that. That is delicious. So I think the next thing I'm going to try is the classic salmon and avocado roll. £5.25, because I don't tend to... Lost my fork. I don't tend to eat a lot of avocado. Not sure if I like it. It's in guacamole, I believe. But let's give this a whirl. There we go. So that's what that looks like. Not sure about that one. It's a bit bland. I think that one needs some soy sauce. Then we have a Yo Crunchy California roll for £6.75. That looks yummy. I do like a California roll. Oh, what's this got with it? More crispy onions. I do like myself some crispy onions, but it's got a load of crispy onions on it already, so I won't add any more at the moment. So that's what the classic California roll looks like. That's got avocado in it as well, but it has got more flavour. Because in that one is California rolls and avocado topped with vegan mayo, teriyaki and crunchy onions. And that one is delicious, to be fair. But I've saved the crunchy chili prawn katsu roll for last, because I do like myself a curry, do like myself a prawn. So let's give this one a whirl. It looks very interesting. So that's what that one looks like, and it's got a nice bit of coating on it. That's nice. Out of all those though, I would say my favourite is the Korean fried chicken bites. They were absolutely delicious. But as for a Too Good To Go bag, this is amazing. So quick calculations, 12, 18.75. There's over £30 worth here for £6.75. So I'll tell you the exact figure. I'll work it out. Oh, hang on, I can do it now. Wait there. I did work it out in my head, and I believe it's over 30 quid, but let's have a double check. I'll just add everything up quickly on my calculator. 2.65 plus 6.45. £30.50. Well, how's that for my maths, eh? I said it was just over £30 and it's just over £30. But what a bargain. Well, I paid £6.75 for the bag and got over £30 worth. And the good thing about this as well is a lot of this stuff I have never tried before. So by buying one of those Too Good To Go bag, like I know now I really like that Korean fried chicken, which the actual cost of that one is £6.45. I'll go and buy that and I'll pay full price for it because I know I like it. Whereas something else like maybe the salmon and avocado roll, which I'm not too keen on, I'll just leave that one there. But yeah, thumbs up from me. So I've got a Morrison's Bakery Too Good To Go bag. So let's have a look what's inside this one. So I paid £2.99 for the Morrison's Bakery one. And to be honest, I've had a little peek inside already, but I'll show you what's in it first. So, we have a granary loaf, which was £1.20 originally. So it's half a granary loaf, or a small granary loaf. 4 medium white baps, which was originally £1. So 4 medium white baps. Just says Harvester. So that was originally £1.10, and again it's one of the smaller loaves. Then we have a big loaf, which is, I think it's wholemeal. Yeah, Morrison's wholemeal bread was £1.40. So that's a big loaf. And I think these are cheddars. So they're Jacob's Crinklies, they're called. And I think they're cheddars. Let's just open it and have a look. surprising, they're really nice actually. Cayenne pepper sauce. The heat's starting to hit me now. I didn't realise they were spicy. They're actually quite tasty. And that's it. So, my honest opinion, for £2.99, that was rubbish. So that goes bottom of my list of like too good to go bags. I think that one was a bit rubbish. And to be honest, these are stale. So it kind of, that one doesn't feel too bad. These ones are more rock solid. So to me, that kind of defeats the object of the too good to go bags, because you're buying these too good to go bags so that the food doesn't go to waste. But I'm not going to eat all this bread. There's 3 of us in this house, and okay, we could freeze one of them, but like I've got 1, 2, 3 loaves of bread. That's very, very similar. So I think that bag was rubbish. So I have bought a Costa too good to go bag, and this one cost £2.99. So in it we have a cheese twist, pan raisin. So this was the pastry and cakes too good to go. They've got 2 different ones now, this one and then the savoury one, which is things like toasties. We have another cheese twist. So a piece of raspberry and vanilla cake. A tiffin. And another tiffin. So that is everything that we had from the Costa too good to go bag. So we've got 2 tiffins, pan raisin, 2 cheese twists, and the raspberry and vanilla cake. So Kieran is on the hunt for some food, so I better try some of these and let him have some. So I have a little bit of the Costa cheese twist. So that's what it looks like. I just cut the end of it off. I have tried these before and I know they're delicious. Nice cold, but they're really nice hot, heated up. When they, in Costa, they freshly bake all the pastries every day, and they're really nice when they first come out. Next, I'm just trying a little bit of the pan raisin. So it's buttery, flaky pastry with some sultanas in it. Lush. That's delicious. Next I have the chocolate tiffin. So that's the chocolate tiffin, and it is got like bits of biscuit in it and fruit, a bit like a brownie consistency. Well, it's hard to say what it is really, but yeah, let's have a try of this. It's a bit like Rocky Road. Yummy. So I bought a Gregg's Too Good To Go bag, and this one cost £2.95. So let's have a look what's in this one. We have a baguette. What baguette is it? Let's have a look. Oh, roast chicken and bacon club baguette. And again, I must say that looks delicious. So that is what it looks like. Let's cut a bit of it off and try it. Nice. So I've got lettuce, tomato, bacon, chicken and mayonnaise in it. And it's quite tasty. So that is a lemon meringue muffin. So that's what it looks like. Let's unwrap it. A little bit of meringue. Oh. So that's what the muffin looks like before it's cut. Ooh. And that's a cross section I think it is filled with lemon curd by the looks of it. Delicious. We have 4-pack of sausage rolls. So again, let's open it up and have a look. Can't beat a Gregg sausage roll. Gotta have it warm though. So that's what it looks like. I've cut one of them in half and I've heated it up for 30 seconds just in the microwave. They're delicious, but I gotta try it. It's too hot. I'll let it cool down for a minute. Huh. Can't beat a sausage roll. They're delicious. What else have we got? Ooh, a pink jammy donut. That's one of those, the pink jammy donut, but I think I've left half the icing on the inside of the bag. That's the only problem. Let's cut into this one and try it. That's quite handy to know as well. Look, if you look at the bag, it's got all the different designs of the pastries on top, so that if you're buying a pastry, you can tell which one you've got by the design on top. So that's quite interesting. Fun little Gregg's fact for you. Oh, look at that. I do like a jammy donut. And finally, a 2-pack of Belgian buns, which they seem to be quite popular in the Too Good To Go bags. So I don't know if not many people like Belgian buns, but they always seem to be in the bags. I just cut a little bit of this off to try. So it's very bready, and I think it's got some fruit in it again, possibly some sultanas again. So let's try this. It's nice. I don't think I've tried these ones before. I'm having fun. And that's everything that we had in that Gregg's Too Good To Go bag. I bought one of those sausage rolls a few days ago, just by itself, and I think it was £1.35. I'll double check the prices, but it's a really good price when you think I got all that for £2.95. So out of the Too Good To Go bags that I've purchased, I would rank them as Morrison's Bakery, right at the bottom. That was totally rubbish. If I wanted to buy a loaf of bread, I would just go to the shop and buy a loaf of bread. That I would not recommend. That is totally bottom of my list. And I don't think it was even worth a 1 out of 10. So that one is definitely the worst of the bunch. The rest, to be fair, have been okay. But like I said, if you're going on holiday and you need ready, quick grab and go items, saves you cooking, saves you forking out for a meal, just book a Too Good To Go bag. You usually get them the night before, so there's some that's available on the day that you want to have it, or quite often you book it, pre-order it the night before, ready for collection the following day. And bear in mind as well that sometimes they don't have any surplus food, any food waste. So in that instance, then they'll just cancel your order and refund your money. So you don't lose your money. It'll just go straight back into your bank account. So win-win. So on this particular experiment that we did, buying the Too Good To Go bags, I would say Costa and Gregg's have been on a par with each other. But my personal #1 choice is always getting the Gregg's Too Good To Go bag. Hence why I bought 3 of them for this experiment, just to see as well the comparisons of what it'd be like one day compared to the next day. So I would rank the Costa and the Gregg's bags 9 out of 10. So that brings me on to the higher end of the Too Good To Go bags. The Yo Sushi one was £6.75, and as you saw, I added up everything I had in it and it came to over £30. So that was really good value for money. And also the Morrison's Cafe, That was a very good bag as well, if I remember rightly, because this was a couple of weeks ago now that I purchased that. So I would rank the Morrison's Bakery as a 9 out of 10, and I would rank the Yo Sushi as a 10 out of 10, simply for the value for money. My favourite, personal favourite, Too Good To Go bags are the Greggs, because we like the food from them. Who doesn't love a donut? Who doesn't love a sausage roll? They're always like really, really good food in the Greggs bag. So let me know your thoughts. Do you think the Too Good To Go bags are worth it? I certainly do, and I will certainly be purchasing them in the future as well. So there we have it. That was my experiment on the Too Good To Go bags. So that brings me to the end of this video. So if you've enjoyed this video, then please give it a thumbs up and like and subscribe. Good night. See you in the next video.
You know, to me, that's all.